What's up guys, it's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. Today we're going to be doing a video on the plumbob points, why you're seeing an increase in your leaderboard scores, or maybe you just saw it on Facebook, it didn't actually happen in your league. I'm going to give you an explanation as to why that's occurring. If you haven't already, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. You can join us on our Facebook page at SimCity Build It, MissyAnne, and then you'll have access to this information before it hits YouTube. Okay, so Sarah, is it possible to earn plumbob points from the City Journal? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, go, if you don't believe me, click on the Missy's Building Guide walkthrough playlist and scroll in there and find where I first start playing the Contest of Mayors. I want to say it's around, I want to say walkthrough 8, maybe 10-ish, probably right around walkthrough 10. I'm playing the Contest of Mayors in the first league, and I'm getting plumbob points from clip trays. Okay? This was before the new season pass was out, I think. Maybe. It might have been right around... No, it wasn't. It was right when the new season came out. Okay, so yes, this had just happened, I think. So anyways, this person here is level 30, and they scored 259,000 points. This could be possible for two reasons. One, they collected clip trays, okay, that gave them points jumps. Now, the reason that this is frustrating is, one, because there's no skill required in this kind of points jump. Two, it makes it impossible to spot a cheater. Now, if you see somebody jump 12,000, 30,000 points, it means zip, zilch, nada, not a damn thing. It don't mean anything. Because now when you contact SimCity and you say, hey, you know, this guy jumped 30,000 on the leaderboard, they're going to be like, so what? So? He could have had a clip tray. Oh well, don't care. And it's not cool because it makes it to where they have an advantage that you don't have. Now, granted, not many people have clip trays left, and, you know, you usually use them up by the time you get to a certain level. But the point is not everybody progresses at the same rate. So you could easily put in a lot of time into a week's worth of work, and then you just so happen to come across somebody who hadn't collected yet and decided to collect. And they, sorry, bug in my car. Gross. Get the fuck out. Hate bugs. Anyway. They just so happen to, I don't know what I was saying. That fucking thing just grossed me out. Okay, next reason why that is possible. The new assignments with the shops, okay? 44,000 points on the picnic basket. If it's a repeat task, or typically what happens with those assignments, I made the video for you guys and then it crashed and I forgot to make it again. But basically, the new assignments have a decent algorithm attached to them once they're already in your list. So if you get the picnic basket assignment for, let's say, 1,800 points, it would probably be advised that you go ahead and do that so that it can come back with 4,400 points. Has the possibility to. Now, with the new assignments and the clip trays, it is possible that you're going to see leaderboards scores that you've never seen before. So don't be so quick to jump all over people and call them hacked when they may not be hacked. Now all of you guys who are eating your words right now, all of you guys that were on Facebook that were saying, fuck you, it can't happen, not possible, you're a cheater. I know how you feel. I do. When you gotta eat your foot. And you're sitting there going, damn it. And the reason that you feel that way, the reason that you were wrong, it really wasn't your fault you were wrong, in my opinion. Because you were right at some point, and with no notice to you or anybody else in the SimCity building community, things changed. So that is why religiously now, I make a point of saying, last I knew of, or to my knowledge, or at one point, that's how things were. Or something along that, because never do I say anything is factual now. Ever. No, not with this fucking game. But this game, I'm like, you know what? If you tell me that a big Easter bunny came up on your screen and took a shit on your screen, I might believe you, dude. I mean, I'd be inclined to. I'd be like, you know what? It's EA. So, I'd like to see proof of it, but there's a percentage of me that's going to believe you because of how ridiculous this fucking is. It is absolutely ridiculous. You'll have a situation where for the last 7 years, something has worked one way. For 7 years, it's always been that way. And then all of a sudden, you have this newbie joining into the game, and they're like, hey, so this happened to me, you guys, and you're like, bullshit. I've been playing the game 7 years. That's never happened to anybody. Da, 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 da. And then they're like, oh yeah? Here, have a screenshot. And you're sitting there going, I'll be damned. The little fucker's right. It did happen to him, you know? I had one girl join my group, and she's like, I got 9 factories, and I'm only this level. And I'm like, so you're hacked then? No. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I've never known her to be a hacker. You know, she's an older lady-ish. And I'm just like, well, all right, send me a screenshot. I was kind of skeptical on it, you know, at this point. And no, she was right. She just had a glitch and had an extra factory. So now when you see extra factories in people's cities, it doesn't necessarily mean they're hacked either. Or at least one extra factory. But the point I'm getting at is they don't release anything when it comes to notification on changes. Ever. And it drives me up the wall that we have this game where they're like, all right, everybody thinks they know what's going on. Everybody's got it all figured out. They've got all their little charts made. You've got all these different groups and people who make all these little charts, and they're like, okay, guys, this is how many points the VU pass is worth. Okay, this is how much the contest or, you know, ranks are worth. And, and they go through all this hell to make all these charts. And then SimCity comes along, and they're like, but wait, there's more. And they're like, boom, extra contest ranks. Nobody knows what the values are going to be. Wow. Okay, thanks. Nobody knows what the maximum contest rank is going to be. Why? Because SimCity didn't release it. So now we just have this infinite number out there, and we're hoping that one of the hackers or one of the people who has played for years or whatever can obtain information that we can, what? Hope we can trust? Hope it's right? I mean, we don't know if their stuff's factual. We just assume it's factual. And then their information floats around the internet, and then it collides with other people's information. Next thing you know, you just have this pool of contradicting knowledge out there, and it's all meaningless. None of it even matters. Does it even matter how many points that you get in your contest rank? What do you need that chart for? I mean, really think about it. And it's not just that chart. The VU pass. You know, after you see it, okay, that's how many I need. Or storage. You know how many storage you need, right? Okay, the storage at least makes sense. You can kind of budget. You can add up how much cash it's going to be. Same thing with the dozer. But there's certain charts that just don't make any sense to me. It's like, why do we need this information? We can find it right here on our game. And it's going to change at any given moment with SimCity anyway, so it really doesn't make any sense to even do it, you know? Now, that's what frustrates the hell out of me with this game, is that you can know everything there is to know and not know a damn thing about it. Because they decided that they were going to change something and not inform anybody of its change, and then now you have all these people looking stupid. You know how many people called this dude a cheater? Told him he was a hack. You know how many people probably reported him for hacking? And he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything fucking wrong, and y'all just reported him for hacking. And is it his fault or your fault? No, not really. It's SimCity's fault. He shouldn't have that advantage. Nobody should. And you shouldn't be put in a position where you don't get information released to you about the game. Especially when it helps you report cheating, right? So that's my gripe on them first thing in the morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another video to get to.